You'll probably think I'm gonna come on here and cry about Bobby Portis, but the thing with Bobby Portis is that we knew something was gonna happen today because that's what we do. We brace for impact when it comes to NBA DFS because we know that everything is deceitful. I honestly thought it was gonna be Middleton. I faded Middleton on everything. I figured he was the one that wasn't gonna finish the game. Almost didn't finish the game, but I picked the wrong guinea pig, as it was Bobby Portis. Um, when you know that something's gonna happen and it happens, what do you do? Like, what is there to be upset about? Because we know they're frauds. We know it's just a scamming league, and we just keep going down the rabbit hole. Anyways, let me try to get y'all ready for this next slate. SGA 9K, too cheap, fine value, play him. If Jamal Murray is really injured or hurt, you got to lock in Jokic because Jokic is going to have to do everything to beat the Lakers. The Nuggets are a better team. If the Lakers play perfectly, obviously you see that not only that they could beat them, but they could control the game, control the score for the entirety of the game. The Lakers aren't going to play perfect, but if they don't have Jamal Murray, Denver has no room for error. So Jamal Murray playing or not is going to be very important. Is Jamal Murray in play? Depends on how the severity of his injury. Tyler Hero, I'm done with Miami. The last Miami slate, I think I was only interested in a couple Miami Heat. Hawkes, Bam. You know how many of them I'm interested? Hero. You know how many of them I'm interested in now? None of them. I'm fading the Miami Heat. Listen, I know there's people that's real sensitive out there. When I say I'm fading someone, they take it to heart. Then they're like, Chopper, who are we gonna play? I don't want any Miami Heat in my lineup. They're not price per dollar. They're not good plays because it's a tough matchup for them, and they're taking up a spot. Once we get to building lineup construction, you might get to a point where you have to put it. You might have to play one or two of them. Okay, whatever. But I really don't want any of them in my lineup. McCollum, OKC has a real defense. McCollum 7,300. You hope that he hits a few of his shots, grabs some rebounds. He's in the player pool, but I don't like him. I don't want to play him. So I want to make sure that we understand the difference between in the player pool and not wanting to play him and not playing him at all. I really don't want any. Because they're mismatched. They're outnumbered. They don't have the guns to keep up with OKC. OKC's defense is too good. So I know ahead of time I'm going in. I'm playing this Pelican that's gonna underperform more than likely. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm so bitter towards them. I don't really want to play them. But if I have no choice, I have no choice. Brandon Ingram 7,200 in the player pool. Really don't want to play him. I prefer Jalen Williams 7,100. D'Angelo Russell in play. If you think the Lakers win another game, Russell has to have a good game. He has to. Reeves been playing better, does a little bit of everything. 6K, absolutely in play. I'm really not interested in Derek White. The Celtics I'm interested in. Tatum, Brown. How much is Derek White? Derek White is 15. You know what? I'd play Derek White 5,900. I'd play him. I'd rather play him than Drew Holiday. Giddy's in play 5,500. Delon Wright, don't know what exactly is going on with him. He could absolutely come back and not play because we know it's a Spoelstra team. It's a Miami Heat team. If he did something wrong or something like that, or he's not fit to play, they're not going to play him. They just play the whole game without him. They don't really need him. I mean, they need him, but they could play without him. You feel me? So unless they tell me Delon Wright is playing 20 minutes, I'm not playing him either. Pritchard is in play. Alvarado, Braun, Dinwiddie, Cason Wallace for value. Jaylen Brown is too cheap. Maybe my first guy in. Trey Murphy's in play, 6,500. KCP if you're desperate. Hauser if he's your last man in and you got a fire lineup. No Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is not in my player pool. He's banned. He's banned to the next season. Gabe Vincent, I think he gets like 10 minutes. What is it? 8 minutes, 17 minutes last game. He hasn't done much. And he's probably not going to do much. LA season on the line. They're not going to leave it in Gabe Vincent's hands. So let's continue. Small forward. Braun is absolutely in play. Tatum's in play. Michael Porter is absolutely in play. He's probably my second guy in, 6,600. Jaquez in the player pool, I'm not interested in him. Dort, 4,400. You could take a shot. Hachimura, not interested in him. Highsmith, if you're desperate, I'm really not interested in him either. Marshall, what has he been doing? 20, 14, 7. Production is going down. If he's your last man in, fine, but I'm not thrilled to play him. Everyone else in the small forward, everyone else at small forward is not going to make my lineup. I'm going to probably spend up at small forward since it's so weak. All right, before we go ahead with power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you need help, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups, no problem. Check out the Patreon, linked in the description. We have all different sports, all different tiers, all different slates. See what fits your needs, and then you could tap in and we could cash out. We had a takedown like yesterday or the day before. Right now, FanDuel, I'm in 4th place, or we're in 4th place. Actually, to be honest with you, I posted that lineup on YouTube by accident. So this is what happened. A bee had came in my bedroom, right when I was getting ready to send out the lineups to my channel members. So I'm trying to swat the bee, not even a bee, maybe a hornet, one of them big ones. I'm trying to swat him with one hand, and I'm trying to send the lineups with the other hand, and I wasn't paying attention. And I didn't realize at the time, but I sent my FanDuel and DraftKings main to the YouTube channel, so everybody saw it. Both of those lineups are cashing right now as we speak. And the FanDuel one, I'm in 4th place at the moment. I don't know what it's going to be when I get off this, but so those are good lineups. So, yeah. So if you want me to build lineups for you and send them to you before lock, check out the Patreon link in the description. We do have super chats open, and we do have channel memberships. Like I just said, silver and gold gets you lineups also, and those are open. And yes, if you're wondering, did I ever catch the bee? I whooped his ass. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to leave the same way he came in, and I'm not trying to get bit, so one of us had to go. You know, for all you bee lovers out there. He was a big son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I smacked it. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that right now. Let's continue with our NBA stuff. Power forward Porzingis if you must. 7K, a little bit too cheap. What's his minutes? 30 minutes? 27 minutes. 9 shots. 9 shots. He's a sneaky play because nobody's going to really want to play him because of his minutes, but he's sneaky. Aaron Gordon had a down game. He didn't shoot much. He think I don't know that I'm paying attention to his shots. Because you go 18 shots, 54 fantasy points, and then the next game you shoot 7 times. I pay attention to things like that. Now everybody's going to be off you, and then the next game now you're going to go shoot 15 times. Aaron Gordon is absolutely in play. Herbert Jones is in play. Jokic is in play. Price is finally coming up. I don't understand what took Spoelstra all season long to play him. He's productive. Like, I don't be wanting to second guess Spoelstra, but like, why are we taking a whole season to play this guy? And all he does when he gets minutes is produce. Am I missing something? Caleb Martin's a bum. Al Horford not interested in. The rest of these guys don't play enough minutes. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Let me just throw this out there. If you played Bradley Beal last night or tonight, or whenever you listen to this video, you probably lost because I don't know what he's doing either. You know, only 4 games today, and they find ways to really, you know, rip you a new asshole. I ain't gonna lie. The NBA is good at that. They're great at doing what they do. Cause let's see on Monday how they get us. They gotta get us. They don't even give us one slate to like, yo, you know what? Play the game, have fun, may the best man win. Every night is something. Every night is something. You can't even be like, oh, you're just talking ish. You're just talking ish because you didn't win. We passed that. We've been past that. This is it's so obvious that it's crazy. Jokic 11-2, too cheap. If Jamal Murray's not playing, this is gonna be the greatest lock of all time. I don't care what you heard. I don't care what you do. I don't care how you play. If there's no Jamal Murray, you put Jokic in first, and you find ways around it. Period. If you're not playing Jokic, you're playing AD. Bam is I'm not gonna waste my center spot on Bam. I'm not gonna waste it on Chat either because I don't know what he's been doing. He has games like this, like he has fruit roll up stuck up his ass. Like, I don't know what's happening. 8 shots. You thought you was rookie of the year. You're taking 8 shots in the playoff game. You're 7'4", 7'5", whatever it is. You missed 6 of them. How you 6'6"? How you 7'6"? And you missing all your shots when you're right there at the rim. Yo, I don't get it. I'm right now. I'm not feeling Chet, so I don't think I'm gonna play him. Larry Nance didn't play 4.6. I don't know what you're doing, Valen. Just send him somewhere. Just fire him. What do you do? Trade him, fire him, release him, something. I haven't heard he was hurt. I don't know. One day let's play him 29 minutes against the same team. The next minute let's play him 12. I don't know that he's hurt. I haven't seen anything that said he was hurt. But they always play with his minutes, so can't really defend that. Larry Nance is in play. Kevin Love, he's a water boy. I don't know why they traded for him either. Oh, let's send him to a contender, and all you do is play him short minutes and then don't play him in the playoffs. What are we doing? The NBA is a joke. Everything about the NBA is laughable. They should never be taken seriously. You know, I think the dart league, the people that throw the darts, I think the dart league is better than the NBA. Everything is better than the NBA because it's a joke. It's a laughable, deceitful, sneaky, lying, corrupt league. Period. I don't care what nobody says. If you think otherwise, I'm blocking you. We see this every day. We go through this every single day. First of all, I wasn't going to say nothing, but now I'm mad. Okay. You got a nationally televised game, right? And you're partnered with DraftKings, right? Okay. So if you have a cell phone, right? We all know that this is a very bet-heavy world we live in. We all know that. Everybody. Okay. Are we following each other? Great. Milwaukee game starts. Nembhard, Portis and Nembhard get wrapped up. I'm sure all of you seen it. They get wrapped up a little bit, no big deal. Nembhard pushes him off. Bobby Portis pushes him back. Then he pushes him again. A little bit high, whatever. Throw him out the game. Bobby Portis was dead wrong. He's wrong when he realized, he's wrong for letting his team down. But he didn't do anything on the court that was like, throw him out the game. We've seen way worse. So you're gonna tell me that the referees didn't say to themselves, "Oh my God, we got Bobby. We can't let Bobby Portis out the game." They just threw him out just like that. Team is down their best player. Team is down their second best player. Third best player is hobbled. So you throw out their fourth best player right in the beginning of the game. You don't give him a warning like, yo, you know, no foolishness tonight. Just throw him out the game on a nationally televised game when you know the whole world bet on him because you are partners with DraftKings and you're not slow. Everybody know what time it is. If they didn't get him then, they was gonna get him. They was gonna get him somewhere else. So it doesn't even matter. They were gonna say something to him and make him get him to because Bobby Portis is excitable. He's like a fake Kevin Garnett. They know. They know what they were doing. Listen, trust me. They were. If he didn't get thrown out then, he would have got thrown out anyway. I'll just make it for you. Like I'll just make it real clear for you. They would have made sure they secured his unders. That's all I got to say about that. I'm gonna go on and get out of here. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, check out the Patreon link in the description. Super chats are open, channel memberships are open, silver and gold also get you lineups. Let me go check on Bradley Beal, see if he decided to show up to work tonight. NBA. Listen, I'm gonna go on and get out of here if I say something gets me fired from YouTube. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Ciao.